We're here at Lykon Automotive in Bristol, Pennsylvania, a full-service automotive repair shop with 6 bays, known in the area for being a professional, clean facility with a knowledgeable staff that really knows their stuff. Courteous, friendly, accommodating, honest, it's all there in the reviews. This is the shop you think of when you think of a trustworthy place to take your car. Recently, Lykon turned things up a notch by adding Autel's IA900 to its equipment lineup, allowing the shop to do 3D wheel alignment and step-by-step ADAS calibration with one single system and investment. So I figured I'd stop by to see how things are going. My name's Eric. I'm an ASE certified master automobile technician with 35 years of experience, and I'm on a journey to understand what some of the best shops in America call the secrets to their success. Here at Lykon Automotive, I want to find out just how important a shop's choice of calibration equipment really is. Come on, let's find out. ADAS calibration is gaining ground in the marketplace, but it's not exactly common either. That's why it's so important for shops that want to stand out with these services to prove their worth to their customers every single time. And that means investing in equipment that they know won't let them down.
Hi, my name is Gerard Lykon. I started my business in 1979, right out of high school. I started off rebuilding engines and cylinder heads, and then I purchased this property in 1994. It was a 3-bay garage down the very end, and we did auto repairs and engine work. In 2008, we extended, added 2 more bays and an office. The office is right up front here, has a waiting room for the customers. In 2014, we built this shop because we kept getting bigger. We ended up working on trucks, bigger trucks. We do a lot of drivability work. And then we got into the ADAS. That seemed to be a problem for us, so we bought the equipment because we were tired of going back to the dealer or having mobile people come out and do it. So we bought some ADAS equipment from Autel. Every time we would do a bumper or put a windshield in or something like that, we had to send the stuff back to the dealer. A lot of dealers couldn't get you in right away. When they did get you in, we got the car into them, and it just seemed to be a problem to get the car back in a reasonable amount of time. So therefore, I hired subcontractors that would come out and calibrate them here, but they do it in my parking lot. They have their portable stuff, they set it up, and they did it in my parking lot. I don't know how perfect that was. I had concerns for safety and other reasons. So then I started researching ADAS equipment. And then I came into the Autel, and that's what we ended up purchasing. The reason we brought Autel in is because of the inconvenience of 2 mechanics taking the car to drop it off somewhere at the dealer, picking it up. Time is a big thing. They would take a long time. Sometimes they say they couldn't get it done. Their guys weren't there to calibrate it. So it became a real problem of me giving great service to my customers. So therefore, I wanted to keep it in-house. So it's easy to use once you learn how to do it. It's all in one. You got the alignment in it, you got all the ADAS stuff in there. So it's pretty user-friendly. We had the other ones demoed here. A couple other companies brought equipment out. They had 2 of these things. As you see, space is a problem, so I didn't want 2 of these. And when everything's built into one, that makes it real easy. The revenue on having an ADAS, the biggest thing is the convenience. Like I said, time is money. Convenience is I don't have to send 2 mechanics out. I don't have to wait a long time to get the car back. So for us to make money, it's a very simple thing to do. The calibration is very good. It's very lucrative when you charge for it. So the return on investment is easy. We definitely can make whatever our payment is a month. We clear that easy with doing ADAS.
So currently we have the Autel IA900 wheel alignment setup. It's a recent purchase for us, but it's come a long way since when we were using string lines and some basic radar collector targets. With the camera set up on here, along with the laser height adjustment, it makes it much easier to calibrate for floor level compensation, as well as precisely set up the machine at the correct distances, pitch, and yaw. Before, we would run out string lines, make multiple measurements, marks on the floor. Now it's as simple as setting up some heads on the car, doing a rolling compensation. The machine walks you through step by step, down to very precise measurements, in order to know that you've got everything lined up and ready to calibrate first time. So with the IA900 having wheel alignment capabilities built in with it, it makes it a lot easier to manage workflow in our shop. We do have 2 alignment lifts, a light duty and a heavy duty, but the ability to take a car, confirm that all our alignment measurements are in spec before proceeding with the ADAS calibration is a big game changer.
It also has a built-in alignment machine, which makes it very good because we pre-check the car for the alignment. It's right here in the system we have, so we don't have to go take it to another bay and do it. We could do it all in this bay. We're able to check the alignment before we do anything to make sure the car is in line. If it's not, we can let the customer know, line it. This way we get a perfect job when we're done.
If the vehicle needs additional repairs or adjustments, I can take care of it on one of my other alignment racks, keeping my entire shop flowing and making sure I've got ADAS going through the bay, alignments going through alignments, and everything's spot on. For vehicles that don't need any kind of alignment, it's very nice to be able to have those specs built into the same report that we're using for our internal documentation, as well as given to the customers and insurance companies. Overall, the Autel vehicle coverage, be it diagnostics, ADAS alignment, is very comprehensive. Due to the nature of ADAS, you will see a lot of late model 23, 24, which may not have full coverage at that point, but Autel's always pushing out updates at least a couple times a week. So far, we have not run into anything that we cannot calibrate with this machine. The software interface and the overall guided ADAS diagnostic steps, even down to the EV setup, every part of the Autel ecosystem works very well for us. It's very clear, big buttons, easy to go through, and on the rare occasions you can't quite find something, in-tool help or tech support has been very, very good. It may be as simple as with an update, a function is moved from under a module to the hot functions. So it's made it very easy to get everybody trained up on the same tool and just keep everything rolling down the road. We actually unboxed and built our entire setup over here before the training took place. We spent about 2 weeks running through calibrations on company-owned vehicles as well as some of our own. And once we felt we had a good basic understanding, we had the training team come in. And it was some of the best training I've received on new equipment. We went through multiple vehicles, from a Tesla to a Kia to a Lexus, going through all the systems.
I did have several people come out and demo their equipment here. The Autel seemed to be the simplest one to use, very user-friendly. Also, there's tons of support with Autel. They come out, they'll explain things to you. You get somebody on the phone if you have a problem, and they're right in your team to help you use the equipment. We also had a couple concerns. We called, and when we called them, he got right on the phone, coached us through what we were doing.
Our instructor was incredibly knowledgeable and even had the fun of allowing us to make mistakes with setups, to be able to point it out and show us where our faults could occur, something as simple as incorrect lighting, or something as simple as a camera has been reinstalled in the windshield and they did not fully clip it into the bracket. He ran us through a lot of real-world scenarios. Overall, the tool is the same, be it a Autel Ultra, an Autel MaxiSys, even down to the IM series. So having our techs already familiar with the tools and then bringing them into the ADAS side, with the guided functions here, a vehicle like a Hyundai Kia, which is a relatively simple calibration, we can get them up and running normally within a day. When you have a machine you know is dialed in, that takes one element out of the equation. Then you're looking at installation errors, wiring errors, everything else. If you're using string lines, if you're manually measuring, there's a lot of double checking to make sure you're not a few millimeters off in either direction. So it's been very instrumental in helping our younger techs not only get trained up, but also more interested in various aspects of the field. When we first received our equipment, we unboxed everything, set it up, and that very afternoon we started to go through some calibrations. Having never used the machine, we were able to set it up and perform a lane keep assist camera calibration on this Kia before us in about 17 minutes. As time's gone on, with our couple experienced techs, we're able to knock them out in approximately 9 to 10 minutes with setup before our confirmation test drive.
At the cost of a typical alignment system, the Autel IA900 delivers advanced diagnostics, optical target placement, 3D wheel alignment, and step-by-step ADAS calibration instructions in a single system and investment. The Autel IA900 is the only system that starts and finishes through the OBD2 connector, beginning with an all systems and module health check and digital inspection. These integrated steps deliver the most comprehensive repair, a safer alignment, complete calibration of all affected ADAS systems, and the highest revenue potential. With the Autel IA900, shops can ensure they are maximizing efficiency and profitability while adhering to the highest standards of vehicle service.